What's up, Internet? My name is Joshua Thomas. If you don't know that name, then you know me as the Joker.
Bastards! Oh! Would you look at that? It's a room!
I'm sorry.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh no, Addison!
Your car's on fire. Oh, meet a maid!
Alright, look man, I'm not gonna tear up that tape.
So today in this video, I'm actually going to be doing commentary on the very first episode of Harley Quinn and the Joker versus the real world. Now, it's been 9 months since the pilot came out, which is a long ass time. And over 4 episodes, the series has gotten over 13 million views. So many fans have just been overwhelmingly supportive with the whole thing. And I wanted to do this commentary video because you guys are waiting for more episodes. And I'm here to tell you right now in this video, even though this isn't an update video, I'm updating you, there will be more episodes. So sit back, relax, let's have some fun while I go down memory lane. I haven't seen the pilot in a very long time. I'm gonna watch it for the first time in months right now with you guys. I hope you're watching this on like a PC or tablet, but especially hello to those watching it on their phone on the toilet. That's how I consume all my content. That was gross. All right, let's dive into the pilot. Harley Quinn and the Joker versus the real world, the roommate. So automatically, this opening sequence, which has been cool. I always wanted, as soon as the show was started, I wanted to have this opening with like Los Angeles, and I settled because it took me forever to edit the pilot on just showing the Hollywood sign. And there is Piper Hinson and Brianna talking right now. I saw Brianna in a Spoof Troop video. They're another YouTube channel. But she was playing Harley Quinn in that, and we were mutual friends through improv and things like that. And so I hit her up because I had the idea for this series and wanted to do it with her. And of course, there's Addison, who is played by Piper Hinson, the other co-founder of Just Giggle, and me as the Joker. Now, it's hard for me to tell you like a bunch of stories about this because there is going to be a behind-the-scenes making of the series, which will have a lot of like, you know, how nobody wanted to make the series when we first read it at the table read. Okay, Barstools. I have to point that out because that has been a fan favorite. And the cool thing about that is when we were doing it, I was doing the lines, but I'm the writer and director and producer, and I'm also the Joker. So it's really hard for me to just, you know, have fun and let loose because I'm thinking about so many other things while I'm acting. But that was the first take with the Barstools where I believe Alex Poncio, who plays Howie, was there on set, and he just said, dude, just have fun, explore the room. And that was where I really started feeling the Joker for the first time.
Harley!
Sure, what's up?
Now, Brianna got so much flack on the comments in the first episode for her laugh, which I loved. Like, I don't understand. Like, Harley should be this, like, very loud, like, even in the cartoon, like, her voice is just supposed to be, like, I don't know, slightly annoying, but in a fun, charming way, which I thought she captured very well. It just shows how crazy these two are.
The price is fine, my dear. Money's never been an issue.
And Piper had a fun time playing Addison, and I think she like really just cements her role as the show goes on. But you know, it's hard for this one because it's such a, I guess, sensitive material with her abusive boyfriend. The ongoing joke.
No.
We ain't juggalo.
A mere copyright infringement that hasn't been dealt with.
I thought that was so creative when I wrote that. And little did I know I would have to come up with something new for every subsequent episode. But no, it's great. It's cool to have those ongoing gags that, you know, the real fans look forward to, and that's definitely one of them is like, are you guys blank? No, we ain't blank. And some people think we're going to run out of them. I'm not sure.
Awesome couple.
She is the tip of my spear.
Get a little abuse. We got so many positive comments on, like, the fact that we show an abusive relationship with the Joker and Harley, because I guess a lot of people just romanticize them, but, like, in true spirit of the Joker, he doesn't give a damn about her. And I think that, you know, unless it's to his will or his purpose that he has in play, you know, he's not going to really care about her. And I try to show that as best as I laugh because, so Corey Olenick plays Frank, who's about to come in right now, and he tells a great story. Because literally, and I'll try to summarize it for you. I know we don't have much time. This sucks. This show is only 10 minutes. I have so many things I want to talk to you guys about. But I never saw him act before I cast him as Frank. And I was in set. This is his apartment that we're filming it in, actually. And I was in full Joker makeup costume finally. We're finally about to shoot. And I looked at him and I was like, bro, I've never seen you act before. But I knew he would crush it just on his personality. And, like, I believe that a good actor has a great personality, or at least, you know, they're articulate. You know, you can tell from who a person is if they're going to be a good actor or not. And he crushed this. And he's a great person playing this awful asshole. And I was like, dude, I need you to play this abusive boyfriend. He was like, bro, I'll crush it for you.
This is getting good.
These asides, oh man, I loved these. I wanted to keep doing more of these. So they're like, oh, where did the popcorn come from? My thought process behind all that is that the Joker and Harley Quinn are almost just magical. Like, they come out of the comic book world, of the animated series world, like where anything is possible. So that's why you'll see them like randomly change costume. We don't do it as much in the later episodes, but in the first two, they had these moments where they could just kind of break the fourth wall or break the mold of, you know, reality, because it's them versus the real world, because they are not from the real world, if that makes sense. And then even just stuff like this, I really tried to focus on, like, why would the Joker help anybody? He doesn't give a damn about Addison, but it's his reputation. Everything always has to come back to, how does it affect the Joker? Because he's selfish. And this was great because Corey is so much taller than me. Oh, another one of the ongoing things.
Wrong choice of words.
That zoom.
What are you gonna do about it?
Daryl Delaney, DP, killed it. Kills every episode.
You know what I mean?
I had Corey do that because I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and that is such a, the word is machismo, like a macho guy, like someone who thinks he's hot shit. But like that is something that so many, especially Hispanics, which I'm fully Hispanic, another side note for you guys, but like they're always like, what's up, bro? What's up?
When is garbage pickup?
Thursdays.
So this is, I think, in my mind, what cemented the show as like, oh wait, what am I watching here? Like, just this moment that the Joker has with Addison, and he notices the bruise, and it's like, oh wow, this sketch that we're watching online that everyone thought it was going to be, this silly thing, has just, you know, gotten real, gotten deep, and the acting, you know, I humbly say is amazing, and it sells it. So if the acting wasn't there and the writing wasn't there, you know, it doesn't matter how good it looks or sounds, it's going to be not something anyone wants to watch. This is just the creepiest. Oh, God.
You want me to leave? Fine. But you go get your bag. I'll wait in the car, and you're coming with me.
I think this just hits so close to home because everybody knows, maybe not to this extremity, but like, you know, people in relationships that don't always stand up for themselves, and it's sad. It's like, oh, well, this is such a reality, and I think that's why it resonated with people, or I hope so. That's why. Not because they have it happening to themselves, which I'm sure people have that, but this is getting dark. I'm not going to talk about this. So here we go. The second scene. It was all shot in the apartment. We shot this last part so fast. This was the end of the day, the last thing we shot.
Let's come to an end.
Look, just get out of my way before I beat your ass, freak.
Oh!
The F word, as a lot of the fans have began to call it.
Frankie boy. Oh, what to do, what to do. I swear, I'm split right down the middle.
This was another cool idea to do.
So are you!
So in the original script, I will let you know, the Joker killed Frank in front of Addison, which may have been part of the reason that a lot of people in the group didn't want to make it.
Play baseball,
But
Frank.
the way it turned out is so much better. Like, just they gave the note, like,
Harley, baby!
if he kills her in front of her and she's cool with that, like, what kind of psycho is Addison? So, as long as she doesn't see it and it's up in the air, it makes it a lot more intriguing. So I'm so happy with how it turned out. And to do it with the shadows, it just came out so great. For how fast we shot this, oh my God. And that was the first time I ever did the laugh. Like, even all the table reads, I never did the laugh because I was like, oh, I'll do it when we shoot. And that was it. And that actually is the laugh that's used in the title opening. Fun fact.
Did you forget something? Yeah, Mr. J said to ask if you recycle.
The bloody glasses. That are actually mine. So, those Ray-Bans. And there you have it, folks. Oh man, there's so much more that I wish I could talk to you about, and I'll try and get it all fitted into the behind the scenes making of it, because there's so many stories that came into this show.
Watching. If you'd like to see more.
These subscribe takes.
Unless you want to end up in the dump.
Oh man.
Only I get the last laugh.
So a cool shout out I also want to do while I'm doing this commentary video.
Time, Harley. Garbage goes out tomorrow.
There's also a point to make. Watch till the end of the video. I always try to put something at the very end of all of the videos so that the people who watch it in full get like an extra treat, an extra little something, you know? So that's that, guys. That was episode 1 of Harley Quinn and the Joker versus the Real World commentary, the roommate. But yeah, like I was saying, I wanted to shout out to So You Want to Be an Imagineer, guys. They do a podcast recap on, well, we've released 4 episodes, on all 4 episodes that are out right now. And, you know, just for somebody taking the time to do that, thank you guys. I really just, from the bottom of my heart, I know a lot of fans have reached out to me and they enjoy listening to them. And it's just really cool that you guys enjoy the show enough to do a podcast on it. Awesome. I wish more of you did that. And if more of you did that, I'd shout out more of you. How about them apples? No. Guys, that's it for now. But if this video does well and you liked what you heard on the commentary, I will do more and try and get some of the cast in here. And even though I already mentioned it, here's a little special message from Mr. J.
I know. You've all missed me. But guess what?
That works.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more of Just Giggle It, Harley Quinn and the Joker versus the Real World, please make sure you click that subscribe button. If you want to see more videos right now, you can watch them over there. And be sure and follow us on Instagram. And especially follow me at aka Joshua Thomas, because I said so. Have a good crap.
What else is on?